I got my shirt on correctly, let's get into this situation with Sonny next. Sonny, Shayla's not your friend, honey. Shayla don't care nothing about you, cause she don't. She don't care. She just don't. I don't know why you think she cares, but she don't. You up here being loyal to somebody that's never gonna be loyal to you, but yet still you want to be loyal to them, and I don't necessarily understand why you want to be loyal to them, considering they're never going to be loyal to you. But, you know, okay. So what I will say about this wonderful situation is that in the end, I don't even understand why in the world it is that, she don't understand that you up here trying to be friends with people that ain't even worth it. And don't get me wrong, you and Jocelyn do have a great friendship. But if Jocelyn and Dominique end up friends again, girl, she ain't gonna do but kick you to the curb. And I'm just being real. Don't mind me. But I just feel like in the end, in this particular situation, with Sonny, she's just trying to find a place to belong. That's what that is. She's trying to find a place to belong. And I get it. You want a place to belong. You want a place to land. And I get it. And I even understand it. But in the end, Sonny, you going to end up losing out on a good friend because of somebody that you don't know whether or not it's really your friend or not. And that is crazy that you keep trying to distance yourself from Amber. And Amber hasn't done anything to you to deserve the way she's being treated. But then again, Amber has bad taste when it comes to who she picks as friends. Honey, when it comes to the people that's in Amber's life, she makes bad choices as far as who she picks as friends, who she picks as family, and who she picks as far as relationships are concerned. So in the end, like I said, I just feel like she just makes bad choices. Point blank period. She just makes bad choices. But then again, what do I know? But I just feel like that in the end of this situation, that Amber needs to understand she needs to make better choices, because Sonny is not your friend, girl. Sonny is what's her name's friend, and that's just it on that. So Sonny, just leave Amber alone. Don't need tell her the truth that you are friends with Shayla, so that way you won't have to worry about feeling guilty. Because there's no reason for you to feel guilty if, you go ahead on and just tell her. Tell her the truth and then shame the devil, and then hear her side, and then you decide which one of them you want to be friends with. Because like I said, at the end of the day, you have the right to choose who you want to be friends with. So while you sitting around and you and Shayla ain't going nowhere, Amber is traveling, and you could have met Ernestine. Y'all all could have hung out, had a great time. But no, you decided you want to sit around and be with Shayla, who don't do nothing with you at all. Oh, okay. So you'd rather hang out with somebody that was not going to pay for your trip to go on vacation, and yet Amber was going to pay for you to go on a trip, and yet you told her no. Okay. So me personally, I'm not going to be friends with somebody that, we don't never go nowhere, and you're never offering to pay. So don't get me wrong, with my friends, we all do that for each other. I'll pay, she'll pay. That's how we've always done. So again, the fact that you weren't even invited. She didn't even ask you to come on a trip. Didn't even ask you. She asked Candace and what's her name to go on a trip, instead of asking you. And that's your friend. Okay. Okay. Well, Sonny, when you realize how shady that Shayla is, you're gonna realize why her and Amber are not friends. But you're gonna find out soon enough. You are going to find out soon enough that girl is not your friend. But then again, it is what it is at this point. So, hey, if that's what you feel your friend is, that is your friend. D, why are you running? And why are you trying to hide? You know what? D, I don't know what has happened to you. And I don't know why they made you out to be such a punk. I don't know. But bruh, you are a single man. You are not with any of these females. You have the right to go out here and explore as far as your choices. Why are you sitting up here lying? See, that's the problem. When you have people up here lying, then if you have people up here lying and you have people up here, I don't get it. I don't. Why in the world are you sitting up here lying? Just tell the truth and shame the devil. Tell all of these women, look, I'm a single man. I just got out of a long-term relationship. I ain't trying to rush into nothing. And that's all you need to say. Bruh, it ain't that hard to just say, right now, I'm not looking to be with nobody. Right now, I'm just looking to just be single, meet people, and that's it. But you sit here lying to Momo, you lying to Tamara, and then you lying to Raquel, even though Raquel the one you need to be worried about. Now you got Raquel going after Tamara, and you and Tamara ain't even together no more. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand your logic. Just tell all of these women, look, I'm single, I ain't with nobody, and I have the right to be by myself. So like I said, I don't get it. Cause like I said, I know men out here right now, just let them know, you know what I'm saying, that you are being single. And that's it. That's all you need to say. But yet and still, you out here lying. But yet your homeboy is being played by the same female that you're allegedly playing games with and taking him for money. You still should have told him the truth, that you and Momo had something going on. I don't know why you just didn't tell him. But then again, we all two different people here. So I don't know at this point. I just feel like at the end of the day, D is going to mess around and get caught up. And not only is he going to get caught up by his mama, he going to get caught up by Tamara. Tamara ain't going to want him. None of them ain't going to want him. And then you're going to end up right back out there in the streets, literally. So like I said, I don't know what is going through this man's mind. I don't get it. I just don't. But it ain't my situation, so it don't even matter at this point. It don't even matter. So that's it on that. Ralphie, stop letting that girl play your face like that. I do like the fact that you put your foot down and let her know that she can't be just running around and thinking that she can just, go and come in when she wants to because she's associated and affiliated with you. I am proud of that. But just put Jocelyn and Ralphie back together, because that dude is going to end up being interested in Sonny. That's what's going to happen. And Sonny going to end up taking it there. I really believe Sonny going to end up taking it there, because the fact of the matter, he is interested in her. So I just feel like that this ain't going to end well at all. And she is going to end up meeting Terry 2 times, but I don't think Terry going to be interested in Sonny. I don't. I think old boy going to end up being interested in Sonny, and they going to end up messing around, and Diva ain't going to know nothing about it. It's going to be interesting. So yeah, ain't no loyalty among thieves. As for Mike, for those of y'all that keep thinking that Melissa is irritating, no, she ain't. She just ain't stupid. She's not stupid. She ain't like Sonny. She knows that something ain't right here. She know that something isn't as it should be. And I'm not mad at Melissa. Melissa is like this. I am to the point, I am so sick and tired of men in general. And I'm not going to sit up here and put my all in these men, and these men ain't doing nothing but playing my face. I'm not mad at Melissa for that, because if you look at Melissa's background, then you clearly see between J-Mo playing her face and everybody else playing her face, I don't blame her, honestly. I really don't blame her for her saying, I'm not going to sit up here and let people keep playing my face. It's just not going to happen. I'm not going to keep sitting up here acting like I don't see that these men are out here with other women. I'm up here giving my body to this man, giving this man my time, and yet he out here playing my face. I'm not mad at her for that. I am not mad at her for the fact that she's saying, no, I'm not going to sit up here and think that Mike is being faithful, knowing full well he just played me once before. He was out there with Sonny. I do not blame him. I don't blame him at all. Because like I said, if it was me, I would be the same way. I'm not going to let nobody sit up here